Good evening. This is Lynn. My name is Lynn, and I am the adult programmer at the Scenic Regional Library in Owensville, Missouri. And the craft we're going to do tonight is a DIY Sharpie marker oil-based paint on a mug. And you should have received one of these pens as well as a mug. Mine is black. Yours is going to be white. And I'm going to use a white pen, but you should have a black one. And this is not going to matter. It's the same paint and everything. When you first get your pen and you open it up, you're going to want to, first of all, give it a little bit of shake. Punch, this is going to be white. Push it down a few times to break that open, the seal on it, and then give it a good shake to get the pen, the oil-based paint on the end of the nib of the pen, so you'll be able to use that to make your design. So once you have your pen working, the next thing you want to do is to make sure that your vessel is going to be clean and dry, and then you're going to use a little bit of alcohol. Spray that on where you've probably touched with your hand. If there's any oils on your hand, it's going to leave that on the surface of the mug. You're going to want to get that off with a little bit of alcohol and a cloth that is not got any lint in it. I'm using a piece of t-shirt right now to clean mine off to make sure it's a smooth, clean surface. Now, there's nothing special or magical about these mugs. In fact, the cheaper the mug, the better, because these mugs are going to go into the oven, and we're going to cook those for 250 degrees for 2 hours. And so actually, the cheaper the mug, say Dollar Tree or Walmart, is going to give you a better mug because it's going to do better with an inferior glaze on it if it's too shiny, and that it won't work as well with this technique. And so we can just get started. It's just a matter of whatever you want to design on yours, you design on yours. It's fairly straightforward. I like dandelions, and so I'm going to start making a little graphic here, and I'll let you watch. We're going to start down here and give it a stem. Get some paint down on there. I'm gonna make a little circle for its center. And we're gonna draw some stems for our little blow away pieces. Now you can do any design you like. As you saw on the advertisements that we have, those are just some ideas that I had in a class that I had went to myself. And I'm going to put on here just breathe. I think we can all say that this is something we probably need to maybe work on here. This year's been really trying for most of us. But just let your creative juices flow. We only gave you one pen to get you started. The main thing is that you have a lot of fun with this. Make your happy little tree, as Bob would have said. Make something that suits you and that you're going to enjoy. I think we'll put a few flying off here. The main thing is once you get the design you want, you're going to need to let this sit to the side and let it dry for at least 2 to 3 days so that the paint is good and dry. And then the next step you're going to want to take is you're going to put it in your oven, and you're going to cold and start your oven and get it up to 250. And once it hits 250, set your timer to 2 hours. At the end of the 2 hours, turn your stove off and leave the mug in there. Don't open the door, just let it sit there until it cools completely off. And the reason why is because when it heats up, this glaze is going to get softer, and it's going to accept this paint and become more permanent. So if you follow that direction, then you should be able to put it in all the way into the dishwasher. Now, whenever I've made these, I've hand washed these because once I get the creative design I want, I really enjoy. I like for it to stay on. Be creative and do something you like, and because this is a great gift idea. I've seen these done for weddings. I've had these done for gender reveals, different colored mugs, different colored paints. They're all available at a local craft store near you. I know we've gotten these off of Amazon or other vendors off of the internet as well. I just want you to enjoy the creative process, and be sure to, again, put this mug in once you're done and let it sit for the 3 days. Put it in the oven, turn on the oven to 250. Once it gets to 250, then you want to turn your timer to 2 hours. At the end of 2 hours, turn the stove off and then just leave it until it's nice and cool. And then pull it out and enjoy your mug.